Biss. Thank you, Leader Lang. Good afternoon, Democrats. It is a joy to be here with you today. As Lou said, I'm Daniel Biss. I'm state senator in the 9th District. And it's a little bit, frankly, surprising I wound up in politics. I used to teach math, never thought I would do this with myself, and saw a state that not only needed help, but needed an ability to focus on what the decisions we were making would do to the middle class and to ordinary families. Based on that decision, I got involved in politics. I started as an activist. I ran for state rep. I figured that I could probably win my home district with about 52% of the vote. Ran a good race and wound up coming a few points short. It was a hard loss, but I was lucky enough to have a chance to run again. And now I'm in the 5th year of service in the Illinois General Assembly. It has been an honor. It has been a joy. As Lou said, we've had a chance to enact a first-of-its-kind law in the nation to give private sector workers in Illinois who have no other shot at a secure retirement an ability to save for their own retirement. We are leading the way, pointing the rest of the country the wave of the future in retirement security and lifting up the middle class here in Illinois. But I have to tell you, my job as a state senator changed an awful lot on January 12th when we got ourselves a new governor. It changed a great deal. And it's a little bit hard to talk about life in Springfield under this new governor because it's hard to talk about it without sounding like you're exaggerating. Let me give you an example. I had a press conference a couple weeks ago to talk about the fact that because of Governor Rauner's shutdown, we have not been able to fund the WIC program, Women, Infants, and Children, a program that literally enables us to feed infants in poor families. And so we have a situation where because of this governor's actions, literally food is being taken out of the mouths of poor infants. It sounds like you're exaggerating, but it's literally what's happening. I'll give you another example. I had a conversation with the governor, back in April. We talked about right-to-work policies. I said, it seems to me that you are trying to get involved in a national race to the bottom and do whatever you can to push down wages. And he said to me, Daniel, we don't have any choice. Our choice in America today is between $10 an hour jobs and no jobs at all. Which do you prefer? We, as Democrats, know there is a better way. There is a way forward that grows the economy by lifting up the middle class, not tearing them down. And the Office of Comptroller is supposed to be a budget watchdog and a fiscal watchdog that tells the truth to the people of Illinois about what the choices before us mean. Earlier today, Lou Lang talked about how on Good Friday, Governor Rauner took $26 million out of programs that help the most vulnerable. He said he was doing that because we had a cash flow problem. That is not true. It was false. The controller is the person who manages the cash flow, and she is the person who ought to have said that's not true. Instead, she acted as his wingman and just played along. We need an independent voice in this office. We need a watchdog in this office, and we need someone in this office who will stand up and tell the truth to the people of Illinois about what the impacts of these policies are. Because here's the thing. When you go out into any street corner in Illinois, in any town in Illinois, and ask people, what do you prefer? Do you want to grow the economy by pushing wages down and making sure people get paid less? Or do you want to grow the economy by lifting up the middle class? The answer is not 50-50. It's not 60-40. It's 99% saying we want to grow the middle class. And so what we need in Illinois is to set up an honest debate. And we need the state's chief fiscal officer to be the one leading that fight, telling the truth, and holding the governor accountable for the consequences of his actions. I want to be that controller. I am here to humbly ask for your support to be our Democratic nominee to be that office holder. And I know that together we can turn this around and have the right debate and have policies in Illinois that are based upon the principle that we all move forward as a state when the middle class is lifted up as one. Thank you very, very much.